Soccerex is the global leader in conference, exhibition and networking events for the business of football. The company has 15 years' experience of creating, delivering and managing world-class forums and conventions across 5 continents. More than 24,000 delegates have passed through the doors of Soccerex events to meet, interact and to do serious business in a professional environment.
Soccerex gives us 2 platforms, a chance for us to be on a panel and talk about our league and communicate that to the international football community, but it also is a chance for us to learn something.
We get to see a lot of different people that we respect and know in the game, exchange ideas, talk about latest developments, and we also can use it as a platform to speak more broadly.
I think everyone involved, whether it be on the club side, on the organisation side, UEFA, etc., the exhibitors side, just the football industry generally, I think it is a very good platform.
Manchester is now the exciting new location for Soccerex's high-profile European Forum. The city effortlessly blends its Victorian heritage with state-of-the-art infrastructure and architecture. This is one of international football's true heartlands and the geographic centre of the world's most high-profile league.
The Northwest in particular is a real hotbed of football, as we know. Manchester, the success we've had over the last sort of 20 years, coupled with what's happening at City, demonstrates the attractiveness of the region. The City Council got right behind it, and I think it's great that a brand as big as Soccerex decided to put some roots down here.
Soccerex is always, very well managed. It's an excellent trade show and also, panel discussion, so no surprises there. And Manchester, I've been here before. I mean, it's a very nice city, so very happy to be in Soccerex in Manchester. I think it's a great combination.
Manchester's 2-day event in March was attended by 1,200 delegates, over 200 football clubs and more than 60 high-profile exhibitors. The forum showcased a series of headline-grabbing keynote speakers covering a range of diverse commercial issues, from football as a total entertainment industry to financial prudence within the game. Dan Jones, sports business partner at top accountancy firm Deloitte, presented on the Money League of Europe's top 20 clubs.
We do find Soccerex very interesting, very useful. We've got clubs, we've got governing bodies, sponsors, broadcasters and so on here, so it's a great way for us to meet a lot of people, some who we knew already, some who we didn't know, but to catch up with a lot of people in a short space of time in one place.
Meanwhile, David Taylor outlined plans for UEFA Events SA, the governing body's new commercial and operational arm.
Well, I think we have to introduce any major changes like this to the football community, and this provides us with an excellent platform, given the audience that Soccerex attracts. It's a very successful formula, bringing football business professionals together, and indeed those very much involved in running the sport, and it works.
One of the star attractions was Manchester United's chief executive David Gill, who offered a captivating public interview on running one of the world's most high-profile clubs.
I suppose on the one hand you can say the interest shows sort of what the place we have in the game, the size, and I think if people stop writing about Manchester United we'd be worried about it.
Other boardroom contributions brought a continental perspective on key issues such as football finance and competing in both the international and domestic marketplace.
Well, the game is it's an international game, and we've got executives from all around the world. And I think increasingly there's a realization that we all got to learn from each other and listen to each other's experiences.
It's very important for us to be here because we meet people, we have the opportunity to speak about all the problems of football together, and not only about games, but just for the development of business, merchandising, marketing and so on.
North America was also heavily represented across a range of sports business interests.
Soccerex allows not only to quickly see the who's who of the industry that matters, they're here. Secondly, it allows me to plug in and actually get best practices and discussions points set up that not only help in Derby County Football Club, but also Vancouver for the Whitecaps in MLS, or even the San Francisco Giants in Major League Baseball. And then obviously give the message of what we're up to in North America, to be an advocate of professional soccer in North America.
Also reporting on the health of the game stateside, Major League Soccer Commissioner Don Garber.
All of us now have similar issues as you start thinking about what we call the international aspects of the sport. You know, you can come together here and realize that when you're sitting in your office and you're thinking about your issues and you realize somebody in Russia or in England or in Asia has the same issues, it's both empowering but also sobering.
This European Forum also brought together an elite group of international business leaders in the fields of sports sponsorship, marketing, finance and the media.
It's not just in broadcast, but this is a time of immense change in that digital world, and it is very hard to keep up with every new development and innovation. And I think again at Soccerex you can get some sense of where various bits of the industry are heading, and you can connect to it and work out whether it's right for your own organisation.
One thing we have learned is you're not an important broadcaster in Europe, certainly not in the UK, if you're not involved with football. And this is our first year, and so to the extent we can embed ourselves in the culture and with the people who do understand it and who care about it, it'll allow us to build a business here.
Soccerex Manchester had 5 World Cup bid teams in attendance, including a significant presence from England 2018, Russia and Qatar 2022. The England delegation held a fascinating technical workshop on regional benefits at the exhibition centre, while BID Chief Executive Officer Andy Anson also hosted a glitzy VIP evening reception at Manchester Town Hall, which brought together many England football heroes of the past.
Good evening. Thank you, Sir Richard, and also thank you to Duncan Revie and everyone at Soccerex for all the help that they've given us and for putting on such a wonderful event as they do all around the world.
The Manchester Soccerex also showcased a visiting delegation from the European Clubs Association's General Assembly, led by their chairman and top Bayern Munich executive, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Soccerex is a global brand, and it is the first time that I'm attending a Soccerex, but I heard from many other people that it's a very good thing organized, and will, of course, support you in the future.
All in all, delegates in Manchester were afforded over 17 hours networking time, 9 panel sessions with comprehensive question and answer opportunities, and the Soccer Match meeting lounge was open for regular business discussions. Conference visitors could also meet and greet over lunch in the International Dining Hall or unwind together at the end of the day social activities. Soccerex's high-profile ambassadors and key senior staff were out in force to make sure all delegates felt welcome and maximised their business opportunities. The Soccerex European Forum returns to Manchester at the end of March 2011, complete with another collection of top exhibitors and keynote speakers from the international football industry. The Soccerex team looks forward to welcoming you then.